gang.
Did he just he just palmed his head? Yo!
After Malistrip would separate from Beaumont boys. Beaumont.
Nah, this is crazy. Yo, Toby, back with another game. Boy doing the reaction list. We got the deadly war in East London, Malistrip versus LGR. And y'all say y'all wanted to see this, you know I got y'all, man. Listen, make sure you watch the whole video for me, man. I appreciate all the support y'all been giving me. That should mean the world to me. Let's get right into the video. I ain't gonna lie, I need a haircut, gang. I'm about to get that tomorrow. But yeah, let's get into the video, man. Let go. Hold on. Let me get right. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's too big. Hold on. I forgot I gotta switch it. I was streaming last night. Y'all need to start tuning into the streams, man. For real. Hold on. All right, here we go. A little bit more. Y'all can get a little bigger screen. You feel me? I want y'all to see a little bit more. Okay. Here we go. Get right there. All right. Let's go.
Jaden Moody, 14 years old. He was murdered on the 8th of January this year.
He was only 14? Yo, it'd be crazy how young, bro. Like how young people be dying, bro. To this.
They're responsible for 7 murders in 3 years or less that we know of.
In this video, we are heading to East London, specifically the borough of Waltham Forest, where a large street gang named Malistrip operates around Leighton. Malistrip is divided into 2 different sets, one being L Tizzy, which controls the E10 postcode, and one being SJ, which controls the E17 postcode. Malistrip formed in the early 2015s, before members were a part of the Beaumont Boys, but the olders would split off and make their own set, naming it Malistrip. This was most likely...
This is around the time where a lot of, like that gang, like drill was really, like, popping off. Like, 2015, 2016, even back a little bit more, like, 2012, 2013. 2012 to 2015, that's around the era where drill was really going crazy.
To make more money. Malistrip doesn't really focus on postcode wars, but instead the local drug trade being one of the richest gangs in London. They even keep track of police number plates and police presence in order to not get arrested. A few streets away from Malistrip are their main ops named LGR. They were once allied with Malistrip in one gang called the Beaumont Boys, but would begin to have a rivalry after Malistrip would separate from Beaumont Boys. Beaumont Boys is not really a gang.
Did he just palmed his head? Yo!
After Malistrip would separate from Beaumont Boys. Beaumont...
Nah, this is crazy.
Boys is not really a gang anymore, with it now being LGR that run the Beaumont estate. The Beaumont Boys have been around since the 1990s, and is referred to as LGR by the younger generation. LGR stands for Let's Get Rich and Leighton Green Riders. Malistrip also has a deadly beef with nearby Priory Court, which has been going on for a few years as well. In 2015, Malistrip members would start shotting on Beaumont's block. Allegedly, a fight would happen between Malistrip members and Beaumont olders. LGR would get involved after an LGR older shot Hunter Malistrip to death in 2016.
Damn.
This would spark LGR, which was a younger set from Beaumont, to start beefing Malistrip. On the 7th of May 2017, a Malistrip member named EJ was out in Walthamstow High Street with a friend. Allegedly, him and his friend were out trapping that night. 2 LGR GMs would also be out that night and would ambush EJ and his friend. The 2 LGR members would stab EJ once in the stomach. EJ would run into a cafe and collapse, and his intestines had started to fall out of his stomach as a result of the attack.
Yo, intestines falling out, bro?
Sadly, EJ would be pronounced dead 2 hours later. The LGR GMs were caught on CCTV fleeing the scene.
Damn.
They would be caught by police just a few days after the incident. Ezra, LGR, and Morgan, LGR, would be convicted and given life sentences for this incident.
Yo, y'all got some good cameras out. I feel like a lot of them get caught on the CCTVs, bro. Like, and then you, like, it just, I feel like the areas, bro, like, it's always a camera somewhere. When I'm watching these documentaries,
EJ, my thoughts and prayers are with his family. A few days after EJ's death, Ezra...
Like, y'all got cameras like New York, for real.
Peace to EJ, my thoughts and prayers are with his family. A few days after EJ's death, Ezra, LGR, who was EJ's killer, was in an arcade in Walthamstow. 5 Malistrip members would find Ezra and shoot at him whilst he was in the arcade. This was all caught on CCTV, but it is way too graphic to show on YouTube. Ezra would be arrested not long after this for the murder of...
Damn.
A few months after this incident, in November 2017, an LGR member named DS would start dropping songs and would document the beef in these songs. He released Leighton's Calling, which would show UK drill fans what was really happening in Walthamstow.
That's how it starts, bro. It starts with the music. Man, we start with the music, but that's how it gets more popularized, bro, and how it just builds the beef up more.
In March 2018, 3 Malistrip members would seek retaliation for the murder of EJ and would ride to their op block with intention to find their ops. They would spot a Priory Court member named Nino. The Malistrip members would spy on Nino, and then they would shoot him in the chest, killing him whilst he was sitting in his van with his friend listening to music. He was not a part of LGR, but he was a part of Priory Court, which Malistrip also heavily beefed. The 3 Malistrip members were handed life sentences for his murder and will likely remain in prison for most likely the rest of their life. The gun used to murder Nino was allegedly the same gun that was used in the murder of Nisha by Wood Green. One of the members that killed Nino was named Hammers. He was also found guilty of the murder of Kizzy in 2017.
Yo, they are showing pictures of people in suits. They look like upstanding citizens, bro. It's crazy.
Kizzy was another Priory Court member. Hammers was sentenced to 28 years for the murder of Nino and was also found guilty for the murder of Kizzy. During the court trial, police would search Hammers' home and would find a hit list that Hammers wrote. This had the names of many different ops. The hit list had the names Nino and Kizzy crossed out. It is likely Hammers will never see life outside of jail again.
Why would you leave a hit list inside of your crib? That's insane.
Rest in peace, Nino. Rest in peace, Kizzy. With this much violence surrounding Malistrip and their opposition, police would start to watch what the gangs did closely, but it wouldn't be until 2021 when the police would crack down on Malistrip and arrest members for selling Class A drugs. On the 8th of January 2019, an LGR GM known as Jay Sav, who was only 14, was out selling drugs on his bike late at night. On this same night, 5 Malistrip gang members were riding out in a stolen Mercedes looking for ops. They would spot Jay Sav and would drive into him whilst he was riding on his moped, instantly killing him. The Malistrip GMs would then get out of the car, stabbing him 9 times, even though he had already passed away. Jay Sav had moved to London in order to get closer to his grandma who lived there. This entire incident was also caught on CCTV, but it is way too graphic for me to show here. A Malistrip member named AB was the only one arrested for the murder, whilst the other members have not been arrested. AB would be caught on CCTV in a shop buying cigarettes. 10 minutes after the murder took place, he was arrested hours later and was given life with a minimum of 21 years. This is a prime example of 2 kids caught up in the wrong life. AB was abused during his upbringing and his dad was killed in King's Cross. This would make him vulnerable to being groomed into that lifestyle. Jay Sav's life was also just beginning, but he fell in with the wrong crowd and would be selling drugs from young. All around, it's a sad situation.
That's how it starts, though. It's your environment you grow up in, bro. And it takes you to be the strong person. Either you gonna go that route and stay with the gangster, or you get out. Feel me?
Rest in peace to Jay.
That's crazy.
My prayers go out to his family. After this murder, there would be lots of tit-for-tat incidents between LGR and Malistrip, resulting in stabbings and shootings. And later in 2019, we would see the first instance of a Malistrip member making music. After this murder, a Malistrip member named Richie would burst onto the scene and start dropping UK drill bangers, like Crooks and Bingo. It was alleged that Richie was present at the double murder of 2 Leytonstone GMs in 2014, named Fox and Hollow, but would flee England for 5 years and return in 2019. This is not confirmed, but alleged. A few other Malistrip members would also start rapping during 2019 and 2020. This included Rondo Montana, Riddler, and Baby Mane.
Okay, I know Rondo and Riddler. I know Riddler's the one he's tough. Rondo's tough too. I don't know about Baby Mane though.
Songs would blow up and catch a lot of attention from UK drill fans. LGR would also start dropping rude songs, dissing Malistrip consistently. A lot of instances of violence between Malistrip and LGR are explained in their drill songs.
Oh, yup, we heard this. Damn.
They got the numbers, we got the heart. You know, it's like 100 man v 10 right now. Guaranteed they still run so fast.
Damn.
They killed 1 kid. We done took more than a few of your dogs. Rest in peace, Jay Savage. An extra savage with more than heart. I swear you done jacked.
Rims dipped in through the window. We did a limbo where the car was swerving. That day when the youth got bun, his bro tried ramming, his youth ain't learning. 19 pellets in his.
In June 2020,
He got crazy on that.
Richie would announce he was leaving the road life and quitting music to focus on religion, which is the best outcome from this road life. In a lot of instances, it's jail or death.
Dub Richie, man, dub Richie.
It is good to see that Richie has left that life behind. Rondo Montana was recalled to prison in 2020 after dropping his first song. He would start writing bars in prison, and when he came out in 2021, a lot of his friends were arrested and charged with conspiracy to supply Class A drugs. This is when Rondo Montana would start taking music seriously, as he saw what the roads had done to people around him. Riddler and Rondo would drop duo freestyles together that would get hundreds of thousands of views.
Yeah, that plugged in was tough. Shout out to y'all for putting me on to that. That plugged in was really
Malistrip
tough.
still frequently diss LGR and Priory Court in songs, the beef is not as active as it was in 2017 nowadays. The truth about this life is that no one is winning in these situations.
At all.
Both gangs have lost close friends and have lost friends to prison. Rondo Montana recently did an interview about his life as a Malistrip member, and you can tell he is very hurt about losing EJ, who was his
We have to watch that. We gotta watch that.
The person, I guess, who murdered your friend, what happened to him?
He got arrested still. He's in jail. He's right there last week right now.
Nigga said that lucky motherfucker.
Literally. Sit storm.
That's
He
it.
birded.
Whilst this life that drill rappers live looks appealing, it's really kill or be killed when you're surrounded by this life. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Let me know if I have missed or gotten any info wrong, and drop any.
Okay, East London. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, dub video. Shout out to UK Drill Plug, man. Hey, another dub video, man. Hey, I think the craziest thing about this situation, bro, is that 14-year-old dying. Like that is crazy to me, bro. Like that young. Yeah, I know he was selling. But I don't seem like to me he wasn't getting act like he's not out there stabbing niggas or shooting niggas. He was just for me trying to get his bread, but he was into that lifestyle. So that shit crazy though, man. I repeat everybody into this video, man. All I can say is don't get into that gang shit if you're not ready. Feel me? If you know you're not like that, don't get into that. That's really about it, man. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, make sure to post notifications on that. Anything else when we react to, just drop right in the comments. You know I love doing these type of videos, so make sure you keep dropping them comments, showing love. Until then, though, out of here.